You know, somebody said Good Friday morning brief. So it's still the Good Friday edition of the morning brief. And our first guest has said, why not celebrate? There's no reason, to, be somber because Jesus rose. So we're celebrating. We've celebrated with Testimony Jag, and now we're celebrating with some laughter as we welcome to the program Woli 3310. Good morning and welcome to the morning brief.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma.
Good morning.
It's nice to have you.
My pleasure.
Now, one of the first questions that I resolved to ask you upon meeting is, do you make those calls with a 3310 phone?
No, not really, ma. Not really. It's am I audible enough?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Because I'm a very quiet guy.
Obviously.
Really?
I'm a very shy person. So I just use a phone. And the 3310, we are still coming to that chapter because it's a divine name. It's a divine name. It's an uncommon name. A name that has Woli 3310, a name that has figures. I never knew I'd become a public figure before I picked the name with figures. So we are still coming.
Oh wow! Okay, you're playing with words. Go on.
Go on.
We're here for you.
We are here to start. So I'm very happy to be here. Thanks for having me. So good to see you. It's a Good Friday, so good to see you. Though I'm not Friday.
3 or 4. Yeah. Okay, I'm counting. I'm counting your phone. I'm sure we'll get 300 today.
Yeah.
Or 3310, 3,310.
3,310.
So, what's the inspiration behind the name? And are you a real prophet?
Directly, indirectly, I can say I'm a prophet because anything I say, if I prophesy into your life, it must happen. And that's why I don't place curses on people. I don't say negative things because whatever I say, I'm a child of God. Yeah, then there's power in the tongue, according to our holy book. So I am a prophet. If you believe I'm a prophet, and I pray for you, definitely. So the name Woli 3310, okay, it happened I think 2011. I was in a drama group. We were doing dance drama, and in that same group, I had 2 friends. And we were doing stage comedy. These are really style that I started with. Bromisa. And I was not on any social media platforms then, so I never knew boss I really was doing something like that. We were just doing our own offline. We would go to praise nights. We would do so. Our boss then, the leader of our group, he just called us, 3 of us. He said, "What names would you like to pick?" The first one took a name. That's the moment. The second one said it would be Woli so. And my own kind of person, I don't rush into things. I like to take my time, do some research, especially things that matter to life and to destiny. So as a matter of fact, I did not rush into the world. I had to spend 9 months in my mother's. So I took my time to check where I was going to land. And I landed in Nigeria. Well, let's move on. So I told my boss then that I would get back to him. So on my way home that same day in the evening, I never saw anything related to 3310, that phone. Prior to that time, I didn't even have money to buy the phone. None of my friends had that phone. So I was just going home and I just asked myself, what Woli would you like to be? And it's dropped in my mind like Woli 3310. And I placed it side by side, Woli, 4 letters, 3310, 4 numbers. This is unique. And when I go back to rehearsals that same week, the following day, I told them everybody laughed. That laughter that they responded, that laughter they gave me some confirmation that okay, this is really okay. But I didn't start with stand-up comedy. I was doing stage comedy. Then I ventured into picture jokes. I would design picture memes and stuff back then on Instagram. 2015, I started 2015 Instagram. Then I started stand-up comedy that same 2015, December 28th. So that name has been like that, and we thank God that it is making waves now.
So you're a stand-up comedian now?
Yes, sir.
You always say you're not a rapper.
I'm not.
But of late, you've been putting out some content that is quite creative, play on words, obviously lots of puns intended. And I wonder for you, where do you get your inspiration from? Because it's Good Friday, I know you're probably tempted to say where it's from. But speak to us about your creative process as well. So where you get it from and your creative process.
Okay, I would make this point. I'm not bragging. I'm not trying to make. I'm an intelligent person. I'm a very, very intelligent person.
We agree. I agree personally because I've seen your work.
And I can say my I'm not boasting. I'm not making mouth. My type is very, very rare because my IQ rate is, even myself, I get scared sometimes. Like, is this some sci-fi movie?
So solve Nigeria's problem. Don't need the IQ right now.
So talking about that part, I am an institution of many talents. Entertainment. I love music. I can sing. I don't have a very good voice, but I can sing. I can compose. I can act. I can play on word plays and everything. So that rap side of me, I have a rhapsody of words. Today, Michelle, a rhapsody. That
8, 9, 10.
that rap side of me, I just like playing. If you give me a word, I like to to twist it, give you some meaning, probably make it funny or make it sensible. So why I do say I'm not a rapper is we have professional rappers that's their main thing. I can mention a number of them: Oladips, Quebecs, those that if you call them now, okay, rap for me, they'll rap. But I can't do that. I'm not a professional rapper, but when I want to rap, I sit, I take my pen and I compose, and when I deliver it, it's always amazing. Fire. So I love words. Maybe because I'm a Christian, the Bible says Jesus is the word.
11.
11, right?
Yeah, 11.
So let's talk about the money part. Are you making money from all of this?
Yes.
How is that coming?
Yes. Online is now a bank of money. We have monetization platforms. So we're making money directly, indirectly, offline, online. We go to events, we get paid. We anchor events, we get paid. We perform I perform at morning devotions too. Sometimes.
Is that fun or comedy? Which one? I don't know whether to answer.
I'm just trying to say we get paid to perform at events. I just anchored the breakup events last. It's not good to
What
always
kind of breakup?
Relationship breakup. I'm not doing it again. You're not doing it again. Let's anchor. It's not good to invite people to your proposal, and when you want to break up, you do it. Look,
right?
If you can invite people to come and do, say yes. You should invite people to come and say okay, bye bye.
So you got paid.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Now my money, now my service. I do. If you cry, I get paid and I laugh. It's not my relationship. It's them. So that's just what we do. So get paid.
Yeah, so still on your creative process, you're right when you say you're an intelligent person, because your ability to play on words is not just restricted to the Yoruba language. It cuts across the Yoruba and English, and you're not just a comedian, you're an actor. If we look at what you're doing, with your skits, and you assemble a number of people as well. Tell us about your background that enables you to do that. Did you study theater? And this creative process, is it a product from what comes out of you alone, or those your other thespians contribute to the process as well? Okay,
my background, my father is a funny man. He's not a professional comedian, but I can say he's a comedian. You can't spend up to 5 minutes with him without you laughing. So I think I got that from him. Hereditary, this gene. I'm a science student. I studied statistics, Federal University of Technology, Akure. What I went there to do is God that knows. So I'm just, we were taught how to forecast. I could not forecast my future then, but I think
12, Gary.
12, yes.
12.
Yeah, 12.
To say I don't study statistics, it forecast.
13.
You can't say seriously.
I'm counting, bro. It's a joke. Okay, well, you're a comedian, so it's a joke.
Okay, it's a joke. All right. So I studied statistics, but this thing is follow-com. We did not download it. You get coming from not too rich background. I I was from a rich, somebody like the person I just called, probably I would not be doing comedy. I would just be in an office doing a loba and go, yeah, well, give me this money, give me that. But we faced the reality of life. There's no way you face what I faced and you will not be creative. Because your problem will sit you down and ask you what you are doing to terminate it. How do you want to settle me? Settle me. My problem was tired of me. You know,
Oh dear.
when I was in school, I was studying and I was doing stand up then. During the days when I would write my name to perform, sometimes I would perform, sometimes I would not. And you would have people that you feel are not up to, they don't really have what you have, perform, get some ovations, and you'll be like, I can do this, I can do more.
Right.
You get, so when those things were happening, I was going back to prepare to do more. Okay, I must get known. This spicing comedy with PAN,
Yeah.
PU, I don't want it to sound like something that is not PUN. I'm happy that it's coming, it's getting acknowledged, because it is, I don't like doing things the way everybody does it. We have more comedians than the jokes now. We in our entertainment industry, the comedians are getting more than the jokes.
I'm going to add that 14. I will add that.
So,
Ouch.
so if you want to be known, if you want to be, you must stand out. You must have something. Even if you are not getting the recognition immediately, you must keep working. So I'm happy it is coming out. Like, I'm doing wordplays and everything. It's coming out. So my background was, the kind of setting. I can relate with the poor side of life, and that's even my own experience, major experience. And I can relate with the affluence side of life, because I'm tasting it already.
How does it taste?
Nice. Oh. Even Adigun knows that it is nice.
Oh wow, 15.
Okay.
Nice.
So what contributes to? I'm a sole producer. Like, I have a lot in my head. I want to do anything. I separate myself. I go to a separate place and I work. So I have a crew. I have a team I'm working with. They contribute to. But majorly, to what I give to them, that we just work on, we modify. So we just keep going, and we're happy about that.
So
Beautiful.
I'm wondering where. I know that you study statistics and you couldn't tell your future. That's part of extrapolations. But where do you go from here? This is what you're doing now. What do you see in the future? Because I see that because of how multi-talented you are, you will eventually be evolving. Is this something you can speak to?
Okay. Like I said, I have a lot in my head. A lot, and I don't want to bring the spiritual side of it. I want us to be very physical now. Yeah, there's the spiritual side, the God factor and everything. What I will do, I keep improving. I keep getting better. I have no competitors. I am only competing with myself. So what I did yesterday, I'll try to do better today. So I think and I believe that the future holds better things for me, because I'll keep getting better. I'll keep doing better skits. I'll keep jumping on trends. The major soul of the major purpose of our skits is to entertain,
Right.
and our outside to make money. So as we entertain, we make money. So anything short of that, I would not want to do. So as long as I'm keeping you entertained and making money,
We're good.
you're good.
You said you can play with words well, so we're going to play with the morning brief. That's the name of our show, the morning brief.
On Channel CV.
We want to hear you do your thing spontaneously. We're on 15 now, so let's see.
Spontaneity.
I know, right? So let's see where we can hit from 15. So this is
Morning
the morning
brief.
brief. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do adulterated contents. That's why my contents are not adulterated. But
Adulterated content. Oh, okay, interesting. 16.
you're counting.
Yeah.
So okay, let's play a morning brief. A widow that just lost her husband morning, and gets a call that the husband has willed 15 billion naira into her account. The morning will be brief.
It will be.
17.
The morning will be brief,
Okay, get it, George. The morning will be brief.
will be
She will
brief.
not mourn for too long because the money would be some sort of consolation.
Okay.
I get the joke. I don't want to feel like I'm the last in the room to get. Now it makes sense.
So talking about, let me just digress a bit. Somebody was telling me that Osimhen attended a university. I don't know. I think say Napoli. Ingo.
Napoli. There you go. 18, 19. Let me give you 5 for that. 25.
I always love to talk to people that answer the name Shola. You know why?
Tell us.
Because what Sholas are very obedient. Whatever you tell them, Shola listen.
Shola, listen. I'll give you
Another 5 for that.
So we can go on and on and on.
What's your favorite material?
Every of my material. Every.
Has there
I
been
mean,
anyone?
what material are you talking about?
Because you're very intelligent, but you have a lot.
Is there anyone that has put you in trouble before?
One at a time. 2 years ago, this fasting period, and I did one skit with clips of an allergy. So they came for me. They said I was insulting the allergy. Because I said I would give him 1-2. And I said, the 1-2 that I've been giving the likes of Daddy Adeboye, Daddy Edepo, they just ignored the major message of the skit, which was just to encourage people to make sure they were really fasting, not deceiving themselves. Like, don't say you are fasting and go behind to eat carrots, to eat this and this. So that was the major purpose, the major intent of the. So they just took it. Some of them got the message. Some of them were saying I was ridiculing their cleric, and I had to apologize, pull it down, and ever since then, anybody that tell me that I did something, I couldn't can anymore.
You couldn't can.
But I hope you're not giving us 1-2 on the morning brief this morning.
I want to, but I.
100. 100. You're at 100.
We're totally out of time.
Who's Jessica, by the way?
Jessica is an abstract figure because most people think Jessica is my. I'm not a fan of Jessica.
Are you married?
Am I married? I'm married to Jesus. Yeah. So for now.
Well, yes, we're totally out of time. We're totally out of time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very
We wish
much.
you all the best, and we pray that source of inspiration for your puns will be permanently open, pouring out rivers of more poetry. Thank you
Amen.
so much for your time
Thanks for having
on the
me.
program.
Thank you.